Okay, hello and welcome to episode 2 of the King's Quest II AGD Interactive Remake. So in episode 1, we watched the introduction. King Graham is searching the island of Kolyma for a princess locked in a tower. And we were kind of wandering around at this point, just trying to get the lay of the land and seeing if there's anything interesting. We found a net and a fence spike. It's a part of a broken fence, a pearl that was inside a clam, a lemon, some earrings and a log, fool's gold that we got from a trap, this yellow flower that we got from giving the basket back to Little Red Riding Hood, and this swan feather that we got from pairing up the ugly duckling with the mother swan.
There is a sizable hole in one of the trees. When you peer into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet lying there. You pick it up and take it with you.
That is super duper random.
This tree has a large knothole on its side. There is nothing in this knothole. It is likely that this haystack was piled here by farmers from the town. A faded blue sheet has been tightly stretched across it to prevent the straw from blowing away in the wind.
Hey!
What? Who said that?
I did.
Huh?
I'm down here, in the hay.
Oh. Well, who are you?
My name is,
Yes?
I can't seem to remember.
Well then, what are you?
Oh, I'm
Yes?
Can't seem to remember that either.
Well, what are you doing in this haystack?
That's easy. I was looking for,
You can't remember.
no. Sorry.
How long have you been in there?
Can't
Let's
remember.
see. It couldn't be longer than,
Yes?
3, maybe 4 weeks?
Weeks?
Yep.
Pardon me for saying, but you sound as if you have a bit of a cold.
Yes. It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
So, like, okay.
The haystack, or rather whoever or whatever is inside it, is no longer responsive to your inquiries. Maybe you should do something to help the occupant first. After all, you don't want to get sneezed on while searching the haystack.
All right.
The sign reads, Kolyma.
I love how it's got the King's Quest logo up here.
This stylized symbol, positioned above the entrance, represents the township of Kolyma.
Okay.
You see a man bending over the fountain. He appears to be trying to retrieve something from it.
Aha! Got him.
A tall statue of a man stands prominently at the entrance of town. It looks to have been placed here quite a number of years ago. The statue bears a plaque which reads, Count Kaldor, ruler and protector of Kolyma. Crystal clear water sparkles in the fountain. A few valueless pennies lie at the bottom that the merchant didn't bother taking. The merchant has a distinct out-of-town appearance and a get-out-of-town aroma. This horse must have skipped breakfast. The sign reads, Kolyma Library. The sign atop the store simply says, A.
I don't even know where to start.
As refreshing as this fountain looks, you really don't want to drink water that the merchant has been fishing around in with his bare hands. A small pumpkin sits in a bowl nearby.
Oh.
Greetings, merchant.
Ah, to you, good day. Shh. A visitor arrived new, no? A sense I possess for these things. Need you have for my wares of great specialty?
Perhaps. But first, I'm curious. Where did you come by such a pumpkin?
Eyes quite keen, nephew. Indeed, a specimen unique it is.
Be quiet.
The gift of speech among plants so rare, yes?
Quite so. Are you planning to sell it?
Sell? Never would I sell such a thing as this.
It'll make me incredibly rich.
I mean, entrusted it was to my care. Watch over it, I must.
Mama! Take me back to my mama!
Forget it. I'm not taking you back to that patch. So pipe down.
Pardon?
Ah, of importance I speak not. Trouble to your ears I meant none.
Why does he talk like Yoda?
The fool's gold again shines the instant the coins leave your hand.
Mama?
No. Sorry.
There appears to be a sign on the door, but you need to get closer to read it. The door is plain and has a mail slot. It also has a sign posted on it. You read it.
The family of the deceased wishes to thank all who have expressed their condolences over the passing of their loved one. Frederick enjoyed life and literature and had an ever-present, if sometimes wicked, sense of humor. May his soul be at peace in the realm of the dead, and may its Lord judge him worthy
You
of
also
eternal...
notice something sticking out from under the door. You are unable to retrieve anything from there. You can't quite get your fingers on whatever is visible under the door.
Okay.
There's no need. Making sure that no one is watching, you slide the wooden picket under the door and draw out what appears to be a letter. You open the letter and read it. Dear applicant, please find enclosed the library membership card to which you are now entitled. The 5-year application process has concluded, and we are pleased to inform you that your status as a member of the town library is confirmed. Welcome to an exclusive group of patrons. Yours sincerely, Town Librarian. P.S. Please sign your name on the card to ensure validation.
Huh.
It is an unsigned library card.
Well, I need to sign it. So how do we get this dude to go try to get the fool's gold out of here so I can take the pumpkin?
3 coins in the fountain.
What? Let me see.
Yo, let's get out of here.
Haha, got him.
In his haste, the merchant pockets the coins without even looking at them. It seems he didn't even realize that they were fake. Uh-oh, looks like he's heading back to his stand.
Yo, we're out of here. Oh, come on now.
Three coins in the fountain.
What? Let me see.
The town continues to the north away, but you are not interested in what lies in that direction.
Oh, come on.
Haha, got him.
In his haste, the merchant... Uh-oh.
I gotta move faster or what? Well, let's go in the library.
In the fountain.
What? Let me see.
The baby pumpkin seems a little more settled than it was with the merchant, but you sense it still wants to get home.
May I help you?
Yes, I was hoping to enrich my knowledge of this fair land by way of perusing your historical texts.
My, that was well put.
No.
Not terribly effective, though.
We need a library card, and we have it, but...
You glance at the titles on this shelf, revealing the truth about seeing unicorns, and something about oneself in the process. Futures History, the true story of Space Quest 12. You glance at the titles on this shelf. Remember the Triton, an autobiography from the ruler of the Mer people. You glance at the titles on this shelf. Chronicles of the Brady Bunch. Interesting, this book has a warning label. Prolonged exposure may cause irreparable damage to your perception of reality. A large grandfather clock sits against the wall. It seems to keep good time. The clock indicates that it is morning. You have no desire to... Presumably, these pull-out drawers contain an index card system for locating books. Piles upon piles of unstacked books lay scattered around the library. Perhaps you should leave locating books to the librarian. Piles upon... You wonder what is stored in these barrels, as the librarian appears not to be a connoisseur of alcohol.
So we have a library card, but it's not signed, so I imagine that we need to wait. But...
The town continues to the east away, but you are not interested in what lies in that direction. The door is locked. A sign next to it reads, "Open from noon till sunset."
Okay.
The sun's position in the sky indicates that it is currently morning. The owner must not be an early riser. The town gives you a pleasant feeling. You do not feel like doing business with the merchant at the moment, and you do not have anything else to say. Yet.
Can I go off to the side? Oh, okay. All right, what we do want to do is go return the baby pumpkin.
My baby! Mama! Thank you,
Graham.
Thank you, Graham. Here, take this. Maybe this useless trinket of Haggadis will be of some use to you. Serves you right for not enabling me to protect my kids.
The pumpkin hands you a gold brooch with a beautiful blue sapphire.
Cool. Now what am I supposed to do with it?
The brooch has an enormous sapphire encircled by 2 rows of glittering diamonds.
Oh, we kept the bowl.
It is a simple clay bowl.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's save our game here. And don't know that there's anything else we can do in the town quite yet.
You have run into an evil enchanter. Get out of here fast before he turns you into something.
This tree looks interesting.
A healthy baby tree grows near the spring. There's no reason for you to manipulate the small tree in any way. Repressing the urge to burst into song, you decide instead to quietly admire the area. It is a natural spring flowing from the rocks. A pool of water collects at the base. You taste it. Ah, fresh spring water. You fill the bowl with the fresh spring water. You can't use that. You drink the water. You fill the bowl with the fresh spring water.
Okay, but why? I mean, okay.
An old stump juts out of the ground. There is nothing special about it. The stump.
In the old game, you could only cross the bridge so many times before it broke.
The bridge spanning the chasm looks unstable and tottery. Are you entertaining thoughts about crossing it?
Yeah.
Oddly, the short path runs up to the mountain wall here, but leads nowhere else. You have just discovered the gravity of your situation.
Oh, come on.
You have just discovered the
Okay, so there's like legit nothing here?
It probably feels like any other part of the mountain wall. The bridge spanning the chasm looks unstable and tottery. Are you entertaining thoughts about crossing it?
What I remember from the old game was that you could only cross it so many times.
The old rope is threadbare. It is of no use to you.
And after you crossed it too many times, like, it just broke, and then you were out of luck. So I want to be careful to not do that.
Many trees shape. It would be fun to...
Okay. But we have this bowl of water, and I don't know what to do with it. Can I go down anymore? No.
A small area of land rises high enough to remain above the surface of the lake. There is not a great deal to do with a tiny island. There is nothing to do with it, actually. This is the northwest. It feels.
Okay.
You saw black glow. You did not slow. Turned not away. You've had your day.
Yeah.
Unless you are mistaken, the symbol above the cave entrance bears a striking similarity to a bat. A shiver runs down your spine as you look at it. It's almost as if some dark force were radiating from it.
I need some ink so I can sign my library card.
You have no reason to throw that. You have no...
Can't go up. Okay. I can't go up from here either.
The water is too turbulent and rough to swim any further east.
Okay. Well, I can go back to the town.
There are many
I can go back to the town and see if they'll let me use the library card without it being signed. Don't think it's going to work. Can't go to the east. Don't remember what is to the east of the... Oh. Oh, it's possible that the church is open, but I kind of doubt it.
There's no need to use that there.
Maybe water?
There's no need. There's
lemon?
After using your sword to cut the lemon's surface, you squeeze some of its juice into the bowl. Then you discard the lemon.
Why did I do that?
Nothing. 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 The bowl is now filled with lemon-scented water.
Okay.
There's no need to use...
I don't know why I would ever need that. But okay.
The farmers are deep in conversation. You think it best not to interrupt them with idle chit-chat. The door is locked. The sun's position in the sky indicates... This horse is only interested in eating those flowers. The horse doesn't belong to you, Graham. Just leave it be. You'd never speak to a horse, of course.
From curiosity, have you knowledge of the speaking pumpkin that once sat here? Misplaced it has become.
Speaking pumpkin? Oh, that. No, I do not see it anywhere. Sorry.
You do not feel like doing business with the merchant at the moment, and you do not have anything else to say. Yet. It's just... The statue is unmovable. Besides, the townsfolk would be none too pleased if you damage or disrespect it. As refreshing as this fountain... You knock loudly on the door. There is no response. There's a good chance you won't find anything of value in that direction.
Okay, so here's the question. Can I use an unsigned library card?
It is a simple quill standing in its ink pot.
Oh, never mind.
You quickly grab the quill while the librarian isn't looking and sign your name on the blank library card. You replace the quill before the librarian notices it missing. It is a signed library card.
Will you accept this?
Yes, you are younger than I expected.
I eat well and get a lot of exercise.
I see.
So, what do I do now?
Borrow.
You mean I can take books from this library?
No.
Oh.
Gullible's Travels. You would not know where to start.
Yes?
Could you recommend a good book?
There.
The librarian has placed the book on the desk for you to read. Thoughtful, isn't she? This book is entitled Kalima, Perfect One Day, Better the Next. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
If you're considering traveling to the wondrous land of Kalima, then you should be congratulated on your timing, for indeed it has changed much since creation many years ago. The very occasional earthquake has altered the land to the east somewhat, creating deep chasms near the mountainside. The changing ocean levels in this region have caused an alteration in the shape of the coastline, and of course the people themselves have relocated from where they once lived. Most now reside in the town, which is nestled safely in the safety of the mountains, a wise decision, for more than a few have claimed to hear the sounds of howling at night, a sign that many wild animals have moved into the weirwood forest in recent times. As a result, few venture past the town gates, especially after dark. This isolation and relative scarcity of people throughout most of the realm has made Kalima a haven for the tourist who wishes to soak up the natural atmosphere of the land. It has also made a significant convenience for those who have settled in Kalima far from the town and wish to maintain their privacy to pursue their own ambitions in peace. The realm of Kalima is a wondrous land of beauty, and for the adventurous among you, danger. See also Guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles. Okay. Did that really tell us anything?
This book is entitled You Have Nothing Else to Say at the Moment. You would not know where to you would not you have perhaps you should you're kidding, right? Not even Mary Poppins could clean this mess up. You have nothing else to say at the moment.
I still wish I had an owl to keep me company.
They are
All right, well.
This horse must... The town continues to the north away, but you are not interested in what lies in that direction. The haystack, or rather whoever or whatever is inside it, is no longer responsive to your inquiries. Nothing.
Well, I can check the church, or...
The door appears to be barred from the inside. The church must not be open at this time. A large brass bell sits atop the church. You are not Laura Bow, so you do not need a bell.
Huh.
The symbol of the common religion has been affixed to the apex of the church's roof. Your association with it forms part of your duty as a monarch.
Laura Bow is a character from another one of Sierra's adventure games, the mystery games. There was 2 games. The Colonel's Bequest and the Dagger of Amun-Ra. Okay, so... I mean, I'm not quite sure what else we can do at the moment. I mean, can we take this rope?
You don't need the rope. You don't need the rope.
Okay.
You peer into the log, but see nothing of interest.
Can we get inside this dude's house?
You rap on the treehouse door and wait a moment, but get no response. You have come upon a quick little dwarf. Dwarves have a bad reputation for stealing treasure. Be careful. The sneaky little dwarf caught you by surprise. Did he steal anything from you?
Okay, so he did. He did. The earrings are gone, but now can I get inside his house?
You rap on the tree. You rap.
Yeah, no. Can we, like, hide?
You have come upon a quick little dwarf. The sneaky little...
Okay, so no, we cannot hide.
You have better things to do than... This stump. This log has already revealed...
Okay.
It would be fun.
And is this Granny's house here? Yeah.
A small number of simple steps lead up to the house. You attempt to open the door, but find it is locked. You think you can hear the sound of labored breathing inside and decide against causing any further disturbance. You get a good feeling. You would like... You open the mailbox. Inside there is, incredibly, a letter.
So the church is only open at night. Interesting. Dusk until dawn. So it closes at dawn.
You replace the car.
I can't take one of these roses?
You aren't a thief, Graham.
Okay. Okay. This tree...
A healthy baby tree grows near the spring.
It just seems like I should be able to do something with it.
You can't... You sip the lemon-scented water. Yuck, it's too bitter for your taste.
What?
There's no reason for you repressing the urge. Bushes. Many rocks are cluttered. It is a natural... Rocks line the...
The church, the town... I mean, I could start swimming and see if I find anything in the middle of the ocean. I don't think it's a great idea, but...
The clear sky. The door is... The sun's position in the sky indicates that it is...
Okay.
The town gives you a...
Angelina's Antiques. Okie dokie.
A tall statue of... These flowers aren't yours to pick. Besides, they look nice where they are.
Oh, the horse is gone.
The town... You have entered the town of Kalima. What a charming... Two buildings in particular catch your attention. The antique shop and the town library. There's a good chance...
Okay. So what have we not dealt with? We've got Hagatha, of course.
Is there anything more I can do for you?
Me thirsty, Mama. Now that you mention it, my baby is feeling a bit poorly. After all, living in a bowl ain't too good for your health, you know.
No, I did not know that. What would make your baby feel better?
Fresh water, naturally.
Of course.
Not too sweet, though. In fact, the more bitter, the better. My children are very particular about what they drink.
I will see what I can do.
Go figure.
You pour the bitter water over the baby pumpkin. It seems to like that.
Thank you again, Graham. Here, take this.
The pumpkin reaches into her head and pulls out a candle, which she then hands to you.
That thing has been jammed in my head for as long as I can remember. I know it ain't much, but maybe you'll find some use for it.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Besides, it's really hard for me to sleep with that thing lit up inside my head all night.
The candle is unlit.
A word of warning. Hagatha has been talking about you. I heard her mention your name while she was muttering to herself. She does that when she's inspected her valuables. Anyway, I'd stay clear out of her way if I were you.
I appreciate the advice. Will Hagatha not be angered when she discovers you've given your candle away?
What's she gonna do? Turn me into a pumpkin?
Good point.
Besides, I could just blame the dwarf. He's earned himself a bad reputation from the day he moved here. Pity no one can catch him, not even Hagatha.
If I may ask...
Appreciate all you've done, Graham, but I want to spend some quality time with my children. Now be a good boy and run some other errand.
Okay. Can't go north, can't go south. I can't go north up here, can I? No. Okay, and this is the swamp, and I can't do anything here.
Two small rocks lie on the ground in this area of the swamp. While you seem to be having a lot to do with stones in this adventure, these particular two will not be of any help.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of anything else to do, so let's go swim.
A tall cliff blocks further passage in this direction.
Okay. Well, I don't know how many screens he can swim before he drowns, so let's go from here and just go straight out. I can't imagine. I mean, there's probably an island out here, right? But... oh, come on.
Not terribly fit, are you? Swimming for too long was a little too much.
There's got to be something out here.
Not terribly fit, are you? Not terribly fit, are you? Swimming.
Okay, I'm going to pause this for 1 second. So the game comes with a map of both the ocean and land. So I'm going to check it real quick. So I'm going to pause this video. Okay, I checked the map. There's nothing that we missed. Okay.
You have run into an evil enchanter.
Okay, no problem. So far, everything is going right. I double checked, and there's one thing that we missed. So I don't like using the hint guide, but I feeling stuck and don't like that. So let's go over here real quick. It sounds like with some of the people, they will say things if we talk to them more than once. I don't know if we get any extra points or not. I doubt it, but for purposes of the story. Oh, look, the horse is back.
You have nothing else to say at the moment.
Oh, yeah, see, it was saying we could talk to the librarian. That's fine. The only other thing... that we missed, apparently, and I don't know how, and I'm sure that we would have gotten to this eventually. B2.
Oddly, the short path runs up to the mountain wall here, but leads nowhere else. The 2 rows of rocks stretch out like arms across the ground. How odd. It's like they're beckoning you to step between them.
Well,
luckily, it probably feels like any other part of the mountain wall. You get no response. Incredible. The door you have discovered has taken on the appearance of a face. It is silent, however, and almost seems to be waiting for something.
Yeah.
Greetings. I am King Graham of Daventry. Would you by any chance know of the way to a strange island on which stands a quartz tower in which a beautiful woman is being held captive?
You feel more than a little foolish. Surely a door, even one with a face, would neither hear nor understand you.
I am the door of destiny. I am sought out by many, found by few, and opened by none so far. For indeed, only once can I be opened. Such is the magic that I am. Through me will you find the destiny you seek, if you can but perform a task.
Anything!
You feel intense exuberance that you have come so close to your goal in such a short time.
You must bring me the gems of nature.
I beg your pardon?
The stone door rumbles from deep within. For a time, it says nothing. And then...
Gems of 3 I ask of thee to fetch, collect, and bring to me. In water shall you find the first, though not the type to quench your thirst. Spy the second, high in the sky, with wings or no, thou still must fly. Through swampy mire, so it is heard, in lone dark castle lies the third. Should you succeed, my noble king, to your fair maiden I will bring. I warn you though, you should beware, a danger cloaked awaits you there.
Without warning, the stony face falls silent. As you watch, it gradually smooths out to become the mountainside face once more. You notice that, within the door, 3 shallow indentations have sunk into the rock's surface. Presumably, the 3 gems of nature must fit here. Now all you have to do is find them. How did that poem go again? The door of destiny now bears 3 indentations, each in the shape of identical sized gems.
The size of my head. Okay, well, we needed that, so... All right. Oh.
A piece of paper has blown here in the wind. The paper is torn and dirty. It looks like a flyer of some sort. You smooth out the torn and tattered paper and read, "Curios I have, to the town do come, awaiting I am."
Okay. I wonder if it is noon now. And actually, it's been about 45 minutes or so. So let's save here and call this video a wrap, and we will resume in the next session. Thanks for joining me.